Good afternoon, and I'm playing Leah. 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 That's what I'm playing. Whenever I want to work. Anyway. Leah, we had to go out and pick up a few last minute things. Feel free to head upstairs to your room, Mum. Sorry, the television isn't working. So it's spooky for me. Oh, okay, sorry if that's the dev. I'm just having a giggle. Okay, well, I've got a key, so happy days. Ratio. Which door does that open? Oh, this door? Oh, this door. Oh, this door. Just go up the stairs because it's pitch black. Shut that door. What's going on? See what's on TV. Yeah. Spooky for ya. Good give me. There you are again. Alright, what have we got on here? Don't open, please. Open that shit. Right now. Go on, open it now. Okay, right, let me open it. Open everything. Open that. Open the bottom ones. What's that? Oh, yeah. It's my birthday. It's my birthday and a private I want you. You will try to. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, I got a candle now. Happy days. Can't open that. Got a torchlight as well. What do I prefer, a candle or a torch? I'm guessing the torch will run out. We'll take it anyway. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes. That's like in space and nobody can hear you scream. Remember this. I remember going for a piss in the toilet. That's what I remember. I remember going for a big smelly piss. Teen dies after jumping from a bridge. Lovely. Maybe you shouldn't go jumping off of bridges then. There's blood in my bottom one. Can you see the blood? See the blood, guys? Can you see all the blood? I love the blood. Alright, anyway, so obviously you need to go upstairs. My trusty flashlight. Or downstairs, this case is. Must be scary, the game's frozen. Okay. Oh, look at that sexy beast. The bridge builder. The builder lifted his old grey head. Good friend, in the path I have come, he said. There followed after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. This chasm that has been as naught to me, to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I am building this bridge for him. This little poem. So, So someone built that bridge and someone's killed herself over that bridge, basically. Right, do we have to bring that bear down here, I guess? Some have the courage to live, others have the courage to die. Others have the courage to be courageous, to drink courage, to porridge, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at that. Isn't that naughty? Naughty, naughty. Right, anyway, let's go and get that teddy bear. If we can find the door going back up. Oh, just had a little bang! Boom! Motherfucker! Oh, that was this. Look, tell you what, just flipped over. You guys see? What's that? Is that the door? Yeah, that is the door. Let me out. You are locked in. You die. Okay. Can we only go downstairs? Where's the fucking doors going upstairs? Okay, it's not letting me go back up. Literally, it's not letting me go back up. So downstairs it is. What a great idea. Let's turn the light off and make it even scarier. We're going down to hell. Oh! Shut up. Alright. Bugger off, you strange child. Origami birds. Sound like kept birds, I guess. Late one autumn night, a young queen stood by a window gazing upon the silent and deserted meadows gleaming in the moonlight. Suddenly, far, far up in the sky, she heard a weird cry of birds flying southward, and lifting her eyes, the queen beheld bird after bird fly across the golden shield of the moon. "Oh, happy, lovely birds," said she, would that I might have a son with wings." Now it came to pass that before the harvest moon rose again over the land, the queen became the mother of a little boy who was born with wings on his shoulders. But instead of being pleased with so strange and wonderful a son, the king, who was very superstitious and under the domination of a wicked chamberlain called Malfico, took it into his head that the wife was a sorceress and gave the orders that she should be imprisoned in a lonely tower and the child destroyed. Late one autumn night, would that I have a son with wings, child destroyed. Queen and her baby were taken to an old and gloomy tower on a great rock overlooking the northern sea. And after they had been there a day or two, the chief jailer came to the queen's room to take the child and kill him. The queen, when she heard this terrible order, uttered a gasping scream and, seizing her little son from out of his cradle, pressed him close to her breast. But although she fought for her baby with all her might, the rude strength of the jailers prevailed, and the child was torn from its mother's arms. Then, before anyone could prevent her, the poor queen beat open the rotted fastening of an old casement window, sprang upon the ledge, and giving one last look of love and tenderness to the unhappy child, leaped down into the sea, surging and pounding over the rocks hundreds of feet below. She certainly would have been dashed to pieces had a not good spirit from the ocean taken pity on her and changed her into a great grey bird. Crying mournfully, the bird circled the old tower thrice and disappeared over the white-capped waters. In spite of his roughness, however, the jailer was neither a brutal nor a wicked man, and did not relish the cruel task which the king had given him. So instead of killing the bird boy, he carried him many leagues back into the dark forest which bordered the sea and gave him to a family of charcoal burners. With these rough, good people, the bird boy lived until he was 5 years old, and every year on the boy's birthday, a great grey bird came flying over the forest from the distant ocean, circled thrice the charcoal burner's hut, and disappeared again, crying mournfully. One midsummer day, with a great deal of merry hallooing and blowing of sweet-voiced horns, the king of the country, accompanied by his young wife, came hunting through the wood. There was a pretty spring near the door of the hut, and the party came to a halt at its edge. Out ran the winged boy and his two little foster brothers to see the wonderful sight. And what a wonderful sight it was indeed, to the horses tossing their jewelled bridles, and the hooded falcons riding on their saddle bow, clutching the leather with their curving claws, the merry young pages in their dark suits, and all the gay company in rich attire. "Why, see," said the young queen to her husband, yon little boy hath wings. Really, dear, I must have him for my page. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have a winged page? Besides, he'll be a playmate for Rosabella." So the king gave the charcoal burner and his wife 50 gold pieces in order to have the boy with wings, basically. Then the bird boy waved goodbye to his two little ragged foster brothers, who were howling as if their hearts would break, and rode away with the king. In a few hours the company came to a splendid castle of shining white stone, standing in beautiful green gardens running down to the sea. Once at home, the queen commanded that the little winged boy be washed and tidied, and his charcoal burner's rags replaced with a pretty black velvet suit. You may be sure that when the bird boy was washed and dressed, there was no handsomer, more winning little boy in the world. So the bird boy became the best loved playmate of the queen's only child, her darling Rosabella. Now, if the bird boy was the prettiest little boy in all of the world, Rosabella was surely the prettiest little girl in all of the world. Moreover, she had a sweet disposition, which is a gift even more precious than the gift of beauty. It was a lovely picture to see the children building toy castles on the floor of the nursery in the castle tower, the sun streaming on the black-brown hair and silver-white wings of the little boy, and on the golden curls of Rosabella. 12 years passed, the bird boy grew into a handsome lad, Rosabella into the loveliest of princesses. Twice had the bird boy saved Rosabella's life. He had saved her the first time by swooping down and catching her in his wings just as she was about to tread on a wicked yellow viper. He had saved her in the same way when she had fallen over a cliff at the edge of the sea. Every year on the bird boy's birthday, a great grey bird would fly in from over the sea, circle the castle thrice, and disappear crying mournfully. Now, when the bird boy and Rosabella were in their 17th year, it came to pass that the king was summoned to war. His enemy was no other than the wicked chamberlain Malfico, who had succeeded to the kingdom of the bird boy's father, when that prince had died some years before. So the good king, who had been a real father to the bird boy, put on his shining armour, kissed his dear wife and child goodbye, and rode off to the battlefield. The bird boy begged and pleaded to be taken with him as his squire, but the king would not hear of it, and instead he remained in the castle to take care of the queen and Rosabella. There was little cheer in the castle that unhappy evening, and all night long the bird boy thought he could hear the wings of a great bird beating fiercely against the window panes. A month passed, an unhappy month. There were no tidings from the king. Then one rainy morning, a messenger who had ridden so hard that his poor horse could scarcely stagger, rode to the castle gates bearing very evil news. A great battle had been fought. The army of Rosabella's father had been completely defeated, and the troops of wicked Malfico were hurrying towards the castle as fast as they could come. And so it was, for before the Queen had time to summon the people and gather a few belongings, the troops of the enemy burst in at the gates, and a dozen fierce soldiers surrounded the Queen. Rosabella and the bird boy, so the troops have burst in, and they've grabbed the Queen, Rosabella, and the bird boy, and they've dragged them to Malfico. When Malfico saw the bird boy, a look of surprise appeared on his face, for he believed that the wonderful child was dead. Then he fell to thinking, and just as he thought, wicked purposes swept over his cruel face, just as shadows of dark clouds sweep over a gloomy pool. If it were known that the winged child was alive, he thought, the people would thrust me from my place in Ambrostar, and basically they'd make the bird boy king again. So he wants to kill the bird boy. Okay, blah blah blah. I'm not going to read all of this. Too much reading. Greeting my name. I shall never see the bird boy again. Clock stood at 5 minutes to 12. Shadow birds, 5 minutes to 12. Grey bird, 5 minutes to 12. And there's a pigeon, which is a grey bird. Okay, lovely. There's suicide in India. And there's a bird picture. Daddy, I love you the most because you're the best, Katie. Happy Father's Day. I love you so much, and I cannot express the amount of love I have for you. Love, Ali. I love Oliver. Dead. Leah. So I'm a strange child, am I, basically? Happy days. Right. Okay, so the majority of this video is going to be me reading out a freaking book. So there you go.
It's December 3rd.
What's up with that picture everywhere?
It's December 3rd. It's been about a month since Oliver passed.
So you've seen the birds,
yeah. Feel like it was my fault.
Yeah.
I've been so immersed in my studies that I neglected to attend any of my son's performances, or even spend any time with him at all. I let my work become my life, and some part of me feels like this is sort of a catalyst for my son's suicide. My wife has certainly been under a lot of stress lately as well, but it feels like she was the only one who understood Oliver. I know that Katie's taking this all quite well, and I just hope that Leah's too young to understand what's happened.
Oh dear. Oliver went with me to the park today. I wish he would play with me more, but Oliver never talks to me, and he only plays with his friends from the theatre. I can't wait until I'm older and I can show him how many friends I have. Mum said that Oliver won't come home anymore. Mum is crying, I don't know why. I hope to see him soon. Mum said that Oliver is in a new home in the sky. Maybe he's flying with the birds. Oliver visits me all the time now, and he always plays with me. Oliver is the best brother ever. So Oliver's the son that killed himself. That's obviously turned into a grey bird or something. You alright, bro? Oh, okay. This is his sister's room, obviously. Is there anything in here? What's that? Is that just a shard of light? She's gone, mate. Leah. I'm Leah. Am I Leah? I think I am, am I? Pretty sure I must be Leah. Okay, so this is just a cover. Leah has been calling more often than usual just to talk about random things. It was enjoyable at first, but now I can clearly tell that she is upset about something. She has been talking about family a lot, saying how important they are. She repeated several times that Oliver did not want to be forgotten. It really stuck with me. During our conversation today, Leah brought up Oliver several times, asking me what he was like and then asking about his death. It was all quite strange because I don't see how she could still hold memories of him when I hardly remember him. It's the third time in the week Leah has called. Today, Leah told me she can still see Oliver. She called and said that Oliver was with her right then and he wanted to talk to me. I hung up because, to be honest, she was freaking me out. Later today, though, she called back and acted as though none of that had ever happened. I think spending a few days with Mum and Dad will help her, and if it makes her stop calling me about our dead brother, I'm all for it. Leah has been missing for more than a week now, and all of the interest she had in Oliver and his suicide has me worried. I just don't want to lose my sister. The door shut itself, in case you're wondering why I was making stupid noises. Okay. Joyful, tight corridors of death. Woo. Okay, right, there's something on the floor down there. Okay, that's where I came in. Right, so if we just follow this around, then we'll be okie dokie. Hopefully, he says. Alright, I'm gonna not look forward. Wow, yeah, that fucking worked, didn't it? Feel like my pants shitted off. Okay. Oh, mate. Oh, that didn't make me jump that time. I was kind of expecting something weird. Okay. What is going on here? It's like counter-gravity. Okay. So I think we're on the roof, or the gravity's gone all messed up anyway. This freaking puzzle, man. I swear I'm going back on myself. Pretty sure I am. Oh. Oh. Don't want a freaking radio. I need it. Right, let's go downstairs. Down this very long staircase. Okay. Yeah, it's clever. They got these set up so it's wherever you're looking. They obviously figured that some people are too lazy to move their mouse with circle stairs. You can't spawn here though, motherfucker. Okay, so we're down the bottom of that massive staircase. Nothing much walking. I can still hear a radio playing. I don't know what it is. Anything. Yeah. Gotta go through this wonderful door. See what we got in here. What's that? Ticket. Something. Pick up the ticket. Pick up. Pick up. Are you gonna pick up the ticket? No? Okay, don't pick up the ticket. Yeah, you need a ticket for this. It's like a fitter. Pick up. Pick up. Ticket. No. Don't wanna pick up the ticket. Fine. Don't pick up the ticket. So that's supposed to be the guy that killed himself, I guess. Hopefully this isn't based on a real story. Like some dude killing himself. Okay. What have we got here? Leah and Oliver. Boo! Oh, I was expecting someone to be there. Obviously Shank is like through her. Right. Now we can play together forever. Really? I don't want to play together forever. You're alright, mate. No. Oh, what? So he killed me, basically, I guess. Wow. That was good. That was a good game.